The FAC Decontamination Force reports an unusual increase of residual contamination in the BR004 lockdown area was observed 2 weeks ago. The contamination level wasn't high, and the M value in the area was maintained at a low level, but its source has yet to be located. We need you to investigate. Are there signs of the Black Ring being revived? Could there be remains of the corpus you broke? Understood. I'll put together a report of your analysis immediately. Please leave the contaminated lockdown area and return to somewhere safe after the investigation finishes. You don't have to enter the contamination zone yourself. You are not standing on safe grounds. The mental contamination field is weak, but does exist, and FAC has found new corruptors nearby. The sinners aren't with you, are they? Yes, your shackles are powerful. However, we know from the tests that the strength and controllability of the shackles are positively correlated with the level of contamination in your area. In an intense mental contamination field, they can be very powerful, and you have used them to solve many mania crises and break 2 Black Rings. But you are now in a purification zone, where the M value is maintained at a low level. Once you are not in a mania-contaminated area, the shackles will remain inactive. If you force the potestis, there will be severe consequences. Chief, are you listening? I know you take the Black Ring seriously, and we do need your intuition when it comes to the matter, but please take care of yourself. The medical department has sent several warnings over the past month. You haven't fully recovered, and there has been an abnormal decline in your physical condition. The Black Ring is something that exceeds human perception. You keep fighting it and then return to where it used to be. Everyone is worried about the possible side effects it may have on you. I see. No, this is a hypercube piece. It has just precipitated and has not yet formed a cube. Hypercubes come with the black ring, and there are various opinions on the reason. Scientists speculate that when the ring becomes inactive, some areas within will slowly precipitate hypercubes, just as reduced solubility will lead to supersaturated precipitation. Hypercubes have been found at BR004, and FAC is recovering these valuable resources. It's the only comfort people can get after the trauma. Of course, that's... There are corruptors in the blockade area. There aren't too many, but they are close to the anti-mania base. Chief. Understood. The Sinners will rendezvous with you immediately, and the FAC decontamination force is out too. We aren't dealing with a large number of enemies. The only tricky part is the civilians on the scene. Those monsters are extremely hungry for human emotions. They could break through the anti-mania base and cause more destruction.
FAC decontamination force is in position. Chief, could you... Oh, is it already over? I knew we could count on the Chief. Sorry we were late.
That worked out just fine. You guys would just hold me back anyways. What do they call it? The division of neighbor? I'll fight the monsters and you guys clean up after. It's all you're good for anyway. Make sure you get the corners too. Clean up force.
It's the division of labor. I taught you that last night.
Ah, shut up!
Well, Chief, please take care of the contamination analysis. I'll go check the civilians.
FAC has tested the composition, and the contamination wasn't an external invasion. It's exactly the same as the residue of BR004, which started to proliferate under the influence of some stimulus. The activity level is low, but this is indeed a sign of the ring becoming active. Could the corpus...
Hey, don't make scary assumptions. The monsters from half a year ago were really fierce, but those ones just now turned to run as soon as they spotted me like EMP. I've grown much stronger, but I don't think I'm that intimidating yet.
What would it be? Something that can penetrate the FAC anti-mania force field and awaken what's left of the Black Ring. It must be a dangerous and powerful presence. But then how did it hide from the monitoring network?
The 9th Agency has provided the contact key of the agent, but he hasn't responded.
there, Chief. I am Rust, the inspector of the 9th Agency in the West District. Aren't you looking for me? I've risked exposure to bring you the long-awaited information. But you must have made an important discovery if you're contacting base in such a hurry. How about you do that first? Easy, Chief. And don't be so honest. Your time is valuable, and you should hear the info I offer. We may not have your intuition, but our agents have some tricks up their sleeves. Recently, an old friend has been very active on both sides of the Rust, throwing false leads around for the 9th Agency. However, only one is quite relevant to the direction you pointed out, and it is on the coast of DC. Yes, I've updated your database with the target location and relevant information. Get ready to go, Chief. I have a hunch that the rats have set up a really big show. Please make sure you don't miss it.
Please, wait! Regarding these civilians, Chief, can you please keep this under wraps? I mean, don't put it in the report. Trespassing in the ring area to steal resources is a felony, and all those who are suspected will be sent to the detention center. If the people in charge knew about it, it would be the end for them. They are not gangsters nor white sand smugglers, just some ordinary people in Syndicate trying to live. Chief, the FAC's duty has always been to protect the city and its citizens from mania. I'm going to confirm their mental state and send them home if they're not corrupted. Thank you for understanding.